Final round XS20 for you people who just don't want to roll with no Roman numerals. I have the lovely Jen here, and Jen does fantastic things like this little baby in between us. That's not ours, but we're getting to that. So Jen, Jen, tell the people a little bit about yourself.
I'm an independent artist. I travel to multiple conventions selling my art. This time it's Final Round, and I love fighting games. Games inspire me a lot. They have a narrative, they're interactive, and I'm happy to be here at Final Round selling my art to everyone here.
Those who wish to buy fresh art.
Yeah, definitely. Just talking to all of the players and the spectators here, it's really exciting. Just everyone's out to win. And it's very cool to be a part of that energy. I hope that I run into like Ricky Ortiz and I can give her a Chun-Li button, like that sort of thing. I saw Justin Wong. I wanted to give him a Karen, but flew away too quickly.
Well, I can make sure that happens.
Okay, yeah, sure. I just appreciate what they do. It's really neat.
All right. Now, you as an artist, are you also a gamer as well?
Yeah, I'm not so good at the competitive scene. I do not have the time, literally, to just practice combos to the extent that I see these pro players go for, and it's really impressive. That kind of ambition and drive is what I put into my art instead. So I like to be here as a vendor, I like to be here as an artist, and I like to appreciate and respect what these pro players or just players do.
Now, as an artist, would you consider yourself more 2D or 3D, or where are you at right now?
I'm gonna say really strongly 2D, because even amongst 3D models, I like Street Fighter because it's a 2D fighter, and then aesthetically, I like Skullgirls because it's 2D animation. So 2D all the way. 2D
all the way. All right. And so you are working right now on what project, and what projects have you worked on before?
Let's see here. Right now, I'm working on getting my own personal narrative published. Okay. It's called Sharks Don't Sleep, but it's just a graphic novel written and drawn by me. And in the past, I have shown my art at international galleries. I've traveled around selling my own merchandise that I make. And I recently graduated from the Savannah College of Art and Design.
SCAD?
Yep, good old SCAD. I'm in good company. Yes. I'm in good company. But yeah, I am just trying to get my own personal brand lifted off at this point. And Final Round is, I came here before just as a spectator, so being able to participate as a vendor is really exciting.
All right. Now, let's talk about your art style. Tell me about it.
Okay, so I feel like a lot of narrative-based artists are inspired by anime. Okay. And I am too, I am no exception. But I really like meshing Western art styles with Eastern art styles. So I feel like when you look at my art, it's very cartoony in a way that's reminiscent of like Scott Pilgrim, Adventure Time, like more Western sensibilities. But I also like the narrative storytelling that comes with Eastern art. So I like to blend them together and hopefully make a beautiful in-between. So it's up for the people who buy my art to decide, but that's sort of what I'm going for.
Now, of these little babies right here, these little children, which one was the most fun to draw?
Is Nakali on here? I like Nakali. He's my favorite Street Fighter character. I play him, but he's like the mascot and the new villain of the new Street Fighter game, and I think he's wonderfully designed. He's got the Street Fighter 5 V on his body. Yeah. Like that's
yeah, but for me, I always think of it as the V as in, well, I know it's Street Fighter 5, but the V thing is when he goes into V trigger, I always call it, I call it Vidal Sassoon mode, because his hair goes from dreads to that Vidal Sassoon kind of thing.
Oh, okay, I see what you're going for. I always thought See an Enemy, but I'm into that.
Okay, all right. All right. So now you said that you like Nakali as he's the male. He's a very strong male character. But as a female, what female character in the Street Fighter V game do you think has a very good like character design?
Armika. She's an old character though. Are you talking about? Are there any new?
Well, I mean, but so aesthetically, what do you like about Armika's character then, in design wise?
Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so do you remember that patch where they changed the animation for Armika's butt slap?
Okay, yeah.
And
they changed the animation because of those things.
Censored it.
Yeah, censored.
I think that was perfectly fine. That is.
As a girl, you were cool with the butt slap.
No, that is. Now, they did also censor Cammy's intro, but I thought that was kind of gross because you could see her spandex crotch. But with Armika, she's like flying peach. She's out there to kill people with her butt, and I'm down with that. Like, Armika is a tough girl, and I would be honored to have my spine snapped in two by her.
All right. So let's get into that topic. All right. So females in video games.
Yeah.
What's your take on this? Are they being fairly portrayed, or do they need to? What needs to be done?
I think there are a lot of fake gamer girls out there, and I think they need to get out of my space. No, I'm just fucking with you right now. Oh my god. I think that video games are for everyone. I'm a very passionate feminist. I am a feminist. I just think that men and women should have equal rights. Like, we're very similar. And I think that both people are capable of playing video games. I think that there is discrimination. I have friends that work in a retro video game store, and like my boyfriend works there as well, and he's like, when people come in to ask about retro video games, they come to me. They do not come to my female coworker because they think that she doesn't know anything. And it's really apparent, the discrimination in, I don't know, a woman being competent at playing video games. So I don't practice my combos in Street Fighter V, but I will happily play you, try my best. I love playing JRPGs probably the most. I sink hours into that. I'm so pumped to play Breath of the Wild. But I know what I'm talking about, and I am excited to be a part of this community.
So nobody needs nobody needs to test Jen. You know what you're talking about. You know, game wise and art wise, nobody needs to test Jen ever.
Between the video game enthusiasts in my life, the professionals working in the gaming industry, and the people playing games, because I think that those people's opinions almost, I think, matter the most, because people playing the games are the people truly consuming games for what they're meant to be, which is fun. I think that people lose that.
Yeah. I think they go too far and they forget, like, this is a game where we're supposed to have fun.
Yeah. Like, it's all good and fine to get salty. I like myself a good little crust of salt every once in a while, but when you get too salty...
Are you an angry gamer, Jen?
Oh, well, okay, that's a different discussion.
Okay.
I can get salty, but I do remember that I am playing, like, a game. Like, you know, when I play Smash Bros, I'm playing Kirby, like a little pink ball. It's like, even though I'm losing, like, I don't know, 2 stocks down, I am having a good time because I'm Kirby and I'm eating, I don't know, people.
That's what you got to do sometimes. All right. Now, in closing, because you said this is not your first final round, right?
No, I came to, I think, the 2012 and 2013 final round. Uh-huh.
Now, what does final round mean to you?
Final round's probably my favorite major video game tournament. I like my favorite fights have happened in final round. I like the community. I like the setup, the people in charge of coordinating the event. It's really airtight. And let's see. Final round has a good... Okay, so you know how all the major competitions have kind of a theme going for it? I think final round's theme's the coolest. Yeah.
Just the hype.
Yeah, the hype's cool. I can get down with the hype.
All right. But we got to keep it fashionably hype.
Yeah.
That's what needs to be done. All right, well, thank you very much. This has been Final Round 20.